So here's a couple of quick questions for you. Number one, what the hell is wood doing on a modern Formula One car, and why is excessive wear illegal, thus leading to Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri's disqualifications at the Las Vegas Grand Prix? So even if you don't know a ton about Formula One, you know that these cars are a sea of carbon fiber and exotic materials. So why, you may wonder, is there a plank underneath the car that, well, used to be made out of wood? And look, before we get too far into this video, I understand that they use some sort of composite now instead of wood, but it wasn't all that long ago that that plank was literally wood.
Everyone knows a beaver's favorite food is wood.
Regardless of material, you may be wondering what the hell this plank is and why it's on a Formula One car to begin with. Well, Formula One made it a rule that these planks had to be fitted to every single Formula One car to enforce ride height rules. Now here's the short, oversimplified explanation on why Formula One actually gives a crap about their cars' ride height. Given the fact that Formula One cars require on a shit ton of aerodynamics to go fast, the ride height is hugely important to how it cuts through the air. And that's made even more important once they got into the ground effects era. So by lowering your car, not only are you generating more downforce, you're also making less drag, and the car is going to be faster. However, simply lowering the ride height is far from a perfect solution. See, you get too low, the car will bottom out, and then you lose grip in the tires, and yeah, you might have a bad day. So to prevent the teams from pushing the boundaries of ride height regulations and messing around with cars pre and post race as far as the inspections are concerned, so Formula One decided that they were going to come up with a very un-Formula One-like solution, i.e. a very simple solution, and require that all teams bolt these planks to the bottom of their cars. In addition to that, they stated in the rules that the planks cannot be below a minimum thickness, in this case a little less than 3/8 of an inch. Fast forward to Las Vegas this weekend, and while Max Verstappen was winning the race, Lando Norris did cross the finish line in second place. This is important because Lando is leading the championship, so he has to mitigate any losses he has to specifically Verstappen. However, the scrutineers in post-race inspection noticed that the plank on Norris's car did not meet the minimum thickness requirement. And at this point, you absolutely have to realize that when Formula One sets the minimum thickness, they mean it. Meaning there is absolutely no grace period. There's no wiggle room. If you're under the minimum thickness, you're disqualified. And wouldn't you know, that happened to both McLarens in Las Vegas. Norris is of note because it was less than 5/1000ths of an inch too thin. Now, to give you an idea just how small of a margins Lando's plank was excessively worn, that is less than a thickness of one human hair. Now, a lot of you at this point are thinking, well, how much of a difference does 5/1000ths of an inch on a plank actually make in a Formula One car? The extremely simple and not at all engineering-backed answer to that is probably not that much, if at all. However, Formula One has drawn their line in the sand, McLaren fell under it, they got disqualified, and now Verstappen is only 24 points behind the championship leader Norris with 2 races to go.